I watched trash henties, so you don't have to. There are so many hentai in this glorious website that it became normal to produce trash. These studios really be adapting hentai like Blue Lock Season 2 with the quality of their animation. Also, can someone tell me why the things they choose to adapt are so awful? In a month, 5,000 NTR and ugly bastards are created and brought to this planet. I've started watching more and more NTR because of this, and I'm hating myself for it. That's why I'll be reviewing and rating hentai, so that you wouldn't be wasting your precious time on these factory-produced trash. So this is how we'll rate Freakfests. The max score is 10, which means perfect. Everything was done right. And I can see the passion. 9 to 8, I can see the vision and there's more potential. In other words, they could have done better in other parts. 7 to 6, trashy factory standards. They adapted for the sake of adapting. It's not that bad, and I can see that they tried, at least a little bit. 5 is mid. What's mid, you ask? Generic. I've seen before, and others are better. Or it is just boring and there are many more fish in the sea. Below 5 is just bad. There will be 3 categories. The plot. How good is the story? The characters. Do they have personalities? And is there development or proper character writing? And finally, the animation. I say though, Bunny Walker animation is my considered top-tier animation style. The overall score is over 30.
This freak fest starts with these two lovers. They are going to the girl's house to study, but they walk in the house while the girl's mom is getting freaky-fied. But because of the hentai script, they noticed nothing and stood there talking in front of the door while her mom was getting freaky-fied the whole time. Turns out that guy wasn't her father, but it was RTN, man, satisfying their mother while Papa is gone abroad. They finished their tests and the lovers got a freak moment, but not for long, since the worst part comes in. The girl gets freaky-fied by a special app, and the rest is already written in our history books. The boy got NTR'd while the mother and daughter get to spend time with RTN man. The story is as average as it can get. NTR is very hard to justify, and the way they did it is no different from other henties. They had the foreshadowing with the mention of the app from the very beginning, but it's just another thing they inserted to the plot to make the NTR work. The plot is a 4 over 10. When it comes to the characters, they are so dull and a nothing burger. Your typical MILF, couple, and RTN man is also a generic one. No developments whatsoever. There's the freakified development, if you can call that a character development. But in the end, the special app carried the reason to why they willingly obeyed the RTN man. Not to mention the idiocy happening in the door scene. The characters are a 5 out of 10, and the animation is a 4 out of 10. It is expected from Queen Bee. There's so many still frames and loops. The overall rating is 13 out of 30. I don't recommend watching it, and if you're into NTR, there's many more better ones out there. Please do yourself a favor and don't watch this garbage. This review is the first video of this series, and I made the review part specifically short and brief. Part of it is because I wanted to introduce the concept of how we are going to rate these pieces of art. If you have any recommendations or suggestions, I will be posting community posts to ask for them, or if you guys prefer certain tags and overall the style you guys prefer, I'll be making more of this in the future, so stay freaky.